true that you are a meat man. You love meat.
I do.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's why today, for you and your honor art, we're going to make fish.
Fish. Well, I like fish too.
Oh, well, that's good.
I love fish.
Because I want you to stay away, for the most part, away from the red meat. There's so much saturated fat in red meat. Also, it's got a lot of cholesterol in it, all throughout the meat.
And I have a cholesterol issue.
Well, see, there you go.
So I need to do better.
All right, because even if you cut off the fat on the ends, there's still cholesterol within the meat itself.
Okay, so
Right.
what kind of fish is this?
We've got 2 tilapia fillets here.
Yes, okay.
Which are delicious. It's a very light fish. And what we're going to do is
I love tilapia.
Oh, I'm so good. Gee, I got lucky.
Yes, I
All
love
right.
tilapia.
We're going to do something very interesting. This is a recipe that I actually learned from friends of mine in Italy.
Oh.
Okay, in Roma. So this is very authentic
good,
Italian, though you
good.
would never think it was Italian.
Yeah.
There's only a couple of ingredients. It's quick, it's easy, delicious.
These are little
and
green beans.
Nutritious. Don't interrupt when I'm talking. And nutritious. Okay, what now?
These are little green beans.
These are capers.
Capers.
Yes. You know
That's
what capers?
what I meant to say.
You know what capers are?
No.
They're floured, pickled. They're actually pickled flower buds.
I did not
See?
know that.
Yeah, you got me all over the map here.
Yeah.
They're pickled flower buds, and we're going to take about 1/4 cup. All right, okay,
Okay.
you're going to help me
Okay.
here.
Okay.
I'm going to show you what to do, and then I want you to try it. We're going to
Okay.
mash them up, because then what we're going to do is we're going to spread them on the top of the tilapia. So what you can do actually is you can start chopping first.
Okay.
And then you can, actually that's probably the easier way to go. I kind of just mash them with my hand,
Okay.
which you can do too, but it's actually
either
easier
way.
to do it like
Now,
this.
what's the purpose? Is this releasing the capers essence?
Oh, I like that. Releasing the saltiness flavor, the essence.
The
Yes,
essence of the capers.
very nice.
Yes,
Of the
yeah.
capers.
This is going to be quite a caper.
Yeah. Yeah, with you here, it definitely will be.
Any particular
Well, put your
chopping
hand like
technique?
this. Now, see, I just showed you. You didn't pay
I
attention.
was watching, but you know how to do it.
Okay, let me show you a little bit. Can I show you something just to
Sure,
make it easier?
sure.
To facilitate the process, what you
Sure.
want to do is kind of go around like this and keep bringing it in.
Oh, and keep bringing them back in.
Yes,
I see,
okay.
I see.
And then you
Yeah,
hold with
yeah,
your
yeah.
left hand, if you happen to be right-handed, for some leverage,
got
you
you.
put it over the top.
Let me try that
Okay, go
again.
ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. Oh, he's good. He's good. You are a quick learner. Always have been. Okay, they're getting mushy. That's good. Mushy
I'm spilling
capers.
some of them
That you're
now.
making a
No,
mess.
you want 'em spill- you
Welcome
want
to
'em
my
mushy,
messy.
right?
Yes, I'm a very messy cook myself.
How do you-
so
okay, is that
the
enough?
messier the better.
Is that enough? You
That's
want
good.
more?
That's good. That's mushy. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit, about a tablespoon of olive oil, and just right there on. In fact, I shouldn't have done that when that was
Okay.
yours.
Okay.
Now I
Well,
want
here.
you to pour.
Now, do you have to go in that circular fashion?
Yes, that would be
is that
good.
a technique
That
that,
is,
you,
just
that you enjoy?
just a little fancy schmancy there, you know.
How big of a circle?
About, there you go. That's good.
Is that
Yeah,
enough? You want
that's
more?
plenty. That's plenty. Unless you want really oily fish.
No, not too oily.
And then what you're going to do is you're going to coat it on both sides with the olive oil.
This
so
was
go
mine,
ahead.
right?
That's yours. Okay. So this is going to make for one of the most juicy, moist, delicious fish dishes that you've ever tried.
Yeah.
I promise you. I mean,
Now-
they know how to make fish in Italy, right?
Now, I've heard from the Italians that
Yes.
the olive oil is the
So
key.
important.
And you've got to have a good one.
Vita Bella olive oil, so it's all organic, straight from Italy, and it's absolutely delicious. You
Good.
always want extra virgin olive oil.
Vita Bella.
It's very good. Molto bene, molto bene. It's very good for you if you get the extra virgin olive oil, no chemicals, all cold pressed, first press, so you get the best, most robust flavor.
Oh,
okay,
I
so
can't wait to try it.
That's the way you do. Now,
Okay.
after that, spread some of those mushed capers right on top, just like this.
Spread them all over there.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to get your hands
Get them on in there.
messy, because
Okay.
I'm
No,
telling
I have
you,
no problem with that.
all about the flavor.
Yeah.
Okay, and now if you'd like, I don't usually put it on mine, but if you want a little pepper, you can always
I do like
sprinkle.
pepper. I'm a
Go
guy,
ahead.
and I
Go
like
ahead.
a little
You like
spice.
a little meat and you like your pepper. Go
This
ahead.
is just regular black pepper.
Just
That's all
regular
this
black.
is.
You can use cracked or you can use ground, you can use regular, and just sprinkle a little bit on top, all over. Yep, there you go. And you really don't need salt because, right,
You got the olive oil and the
the capers are salty.
Okay.
All right, then what you're
Can I
going to
have
do,
a little more pepper?
as much as you want, you're eating it. Oh, he is a spicy kind of guy. You
Well,
do
that's
like
not
your
too
spice.
much, though. I just really want to
Whoa,
make sure that
have a little fish with your pepper.
we've got the essence of the pepper.
Okay, then this what you do is you go like this. Watch me, watch
Yes.
me. Watch and learn. Take the top, and just fold it over, not real tightly, just a loose fold over in the middle and on both sides, just like this, okay? So that the air can still get in, but what's going to happen here is...
Like wrapping a Christmas present.
Sort of. No Scotch tape needed, though.
Yeah.
Your tilapia is going to steam. And as I say, it's going to turn out really moist and extremely juicy.
I'm going to steam it. You left that end open. Should I do the same thing?
No, you can close it. I didn't mean to do that. Boy, you're very observant.
I thought that was like some technique you were
You're
using.
diming me out here.
No, I thought that was like a special technique to let the steam.
No, that's good. Now, don't
How's
go too
that?
much. That's perfect. Boy,
Is that
you are
okay?
good, Art. And we're going to pop this into the oven for about 20 minutes at 390 degrees.
All right, so once again, Janet's gotten me into one of her cooking schemes. We talked about this. I said, look, I'd like to have some steak. What's wrong with a good steak? Nothing, okay? Then she pulls out her little fish surprise thing. Hey, I got tilapia, okay. All right, so I go with it. Okay, tilapia is fine, because it turns out I do like tilapia. We talked about steak.
I don't know. I can't believe, Art. You know, I invite him over to my house. I bring him in as my guest on the show, and he takes over. Did you notice that? The ham in him, even though we're making fish, the ham comes center stage when Art is in the room. Did he even pay attention to what I was trying to teach him?
Now the knife. Now, you don't believe me. That was some interesting knife work. But see, where I grew up, knife work meant a whole different kind of thing.
Talk about those knife skills. Has he ever used a knife in his life? I mean, really, you get my point? Sharp as a butter knife? No, I'm kidding. You know, I love Art, and I have to tell you, I think that really, all kidding aside, in all seriousness here, I think he could really learn to cook. All right, so Art, while we're waiting for the fish to cook, which, as I said, takes about 20 minutes, we're going to make a wilted spinach.
Wilted spinach.
That goes great with fish.
Okay.
It's light, it's chock full of nutrients.
Oh, good.
And it's made also with fresh garlic.
Oh, I love
One of your
garlic.
favorites. And of course, extra virgin olive oil. We're going to put about a tablespoon of olive oil in there. And you need a nice big pan because with spinach, it's big to begin. It's very, very bulky, but then of course it cooks down.
Yeah,
so
it
you need
shrivels up.
It shrivels up, cooks down, however you want to say.
Has a shrinkage problem.
Cooks will say it cooks down, not shrinks.
Cooks down.
Cooks down. See, you are such a good student. You are learning so many good things.
I'm taking notes,
I love it.
mental,
Yes.
of course.
Copious
notes.
And then goes in your chopped garlic. Yes, the fragrant aroma of garlic.
You want me to
is
stir
wonderful.
that?
Could you? Okay.
Sure, I'll be happy
And we're
to.
going to throw in the spinach. And what's so great about this, again, is it just takes a moment or two to cook. So it's hot. The olive oil is sizzling. So we're going to throw this right in.
And you didn't do anything else to the spinach. It's just spinach.
It's just baby
You didn't
fresh
spray
baby.
it.
Well, I washed it. Just fresh
Okay.
baby
Do you stir this
spinach.
too?
Yeah, stir it right up, and you'll see it start to cook down.
Oh, yeah, I love that sound.
Yes.
This is great.
See that how it's
It looks-
cooking down so quickly?
Yeah, and it's starting to get a nice little sheen to it.
Yes, and that's when you know
Is
it's
that the
almost
garlic
ready.
doing that?
Well, that's the olive oil actually giving it its glistening.
That's right. I
Yeah.
like that.
Okay, and then what you want to
Oh,
do
that's nice. That's
is add
nice.
a little
That's
bit of
nice.
salt and pepper.
A little
okay?
salt and pepper.
All right. I know you like a lot of pepper.
Yeah.
All right, and a little bit of pinch of salt.
Pinch of salt.
Oh, and you can also add, if you
I'm
like,
surprised you use salt.
just
actually.
a little bit.
I mean, I like it.
You've got to watch it because now what they're saying is a teaspoon or less a day for a healthy adult is about max. Okay,
That's
it's done.
cooking up very nicely.
And it's done. It's done. That's all you want. You don't want to overcook it. So let's grab our fish.
Yeah.
And then we'll plate it up
Okay.
with the spinach, and we'll be able to
Oh,
indulge.
good,
All
good.
right, follow me.
Yes. So I'm just going along with it. You know, Janet knows what she's doing, but she is bossy.
And I'm glad he came here today. I think I can teach him a few things. As far as a student goes, I don't know. Was he leading or following? I couldn't tell. All right, here we go. You talk about fish in a flash.
Oh, yeah.
Fish in a flash, 20 minutes, and it's done. Okay?
Good,
Now, I
good, because
believe
I'm
this,
hungry.
this was yours, right?
That's right.
Okay, and you can eat it right out of the foil.
Mine was the nicely folded one.
Yes, you know, very meticulous. Yes, very nice job, Art. Okay, now
Go ahead
take
and open it up.
and open it right up, and you'll see. Look at that. Look at the delicious juices. Oh, and the steam coming out. You want nice hot fish. That's the way to eat it.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, doesn't that look good?
Yes, it does.
And then to complete the dish, if you want to eat that right out of there, I'm just
Oh,
gonna
look at
put
that.
some nice, beautiful
Some of the spinach.
baby spinach. Yeah, baby. Look at that. Isn't that nice?
Okay. Here we go. I'm going to tell you right now, this is not what I expected.
Uh-oh.
No.
It's
good
even
stuff.
better than you thought, right?
It's even better.
Yeah.
Oh, this is very moist and tender.
And what about the capers that
very,
you so love?
Very capery. Wow. I can't believe how moist it is.
Exactly, and that's because
light.
Light. It steams in the foil, so everything gets really moist and juicy. Try your spinach.
Yes, with the garlic.
Again, with the garlic and the extra virgin olive oil. By the way, we used black
Now,
pepper
I
with
love
this. You
this.
can also use red pepper flakes if you want something a little spicier with a little more pop.
Love it, love it, love it. I could cook this easily.
You just did. Anybody can. And that's what's so great about the recipes. And this is in my book that you can just refer to any day of the week, and you'll find recipes just like this. They're easy, they're quick, and they're good for you. You know you're doing something good for your body
Now,
and for your skin. Look at that baby
yeah,
skin.
I'm feeling more radiant already.
You're glowing.
Yes. Now, a question.
Oh,
Would you ever?
We're not doing a documentary, by the way. We need to wrap it up.
Yeah, okay. Would you ever consider loading any other spices on it, or that would be too much, wouldn't it?
It just depends. I mean, you can always maybe switch out the capers for something else. What would you put on there?
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to experiment.
Maybe a little rub?
Yeah.
A spicy rub of some kind?
I have some. My brother makes it.
Ooh, there's nothing like homemade rub.
There's
an idea.
There's the
rub.
There you go. Come on, Jenna. I thought you'd have that one.
You're such a pun person.
Ah, there's the
I mean,
rub.
fun. I meant to say fun. All right. Well,
Outstanding, Janet. Really good stuff. Really good. I mean, I wouldn't say so if it wasn't.
and all kidding aside, you were a terrific student, and I really congratulate you on putting all this together.
Wow. Can I get a doggy bag with this? I can take it with me.